Today on my channel, Planner Friends, I'm going to do some chit chat about what planners worked for me and why and how. And then I'm going to talk about some of these possibilities I have for 2023. Let's say that again, 2023. I can't believe that. So stay tuned for some planner talk. Hi Planner Friends, and welcome to my channel. I am One Crafty Dolo, and today on my channel, this is just going to be some chit chat about 2023. I can't believe we're looking at it. I want to talk about what's worked, what hasn't worked, and what I'm thinking about going into the next year. If you're new to my channel, you're welcome to subscribe and tap the notification bell and all those good things. So I want to talk about this past year and what's worked and so forth. So I added this in September. This is a prayerful planner. And I did it because of some changes, and I really felt like I needed extra Bible study and extra studying and so forth. So I did this, and I'm really glad I did this. It's really helped me immeasurably. So I'm basically doing 2 studies plus this other book I'm reading and including in here. And this has been wonderful. So I'm going to continue with this through next August. So this is definitely going to be keeper. It's worked well. It's helped me a great deal. It's a lot. I'm not going to lie to you. Doing it daily is a lot. Although what I'll do is I'll do a few days at a time. But this has been really wonderful. The paper's good. Is it excellent? No, it's not. Sometimes the stamping comes through. But I like the layout. I think this is well worth it. I did purchase it undated. You can purchase the Prayerful Planner dated. But since I was starting it in September, didn't want to do that. And I'm glad I did it the way I did. So starting with my Faith Planner, this is going to stay with me through till August. And I highly recommend, if you're dealing with whatever, add on more Bible study. At least for me, that did work. So that's number 1. We're going to keep this. It's working. I love it. Yay! Okay. Then by the time I upload this, I'll be switching. But I started a new Faith Planner. Okay, this was the previous year's Faith Planner. And I keep everything and I decorated it. And I really thought this worked pretty well. This is a Carpe Diem binder. Right now, I think this binder is on their site for $10. $10. So I liked this one. I picked this up. This was an actual set. And so right at Ash Wednesday, I started a new study. And this is in essence what I am doing this entire year. The only time I switched out of this binder was for autumn. And I'm in this binder, and this has worked incredibly well. And in December, I'm going into a green one, but this has been really great. So no complaints here. I think I will I will probably go back to one of these for January. I'm not sure which one, but I'm going to stick with these. And I think that as far as Faith Planners, boy, am I set. Okay. What else am I doing? Let me get back to this one. This is, again, a Carpe Diem. I picked them for their price point. Their personal planners are actually more like a personal wide. I switch it out every month pretty much. I have a buffalo check. I have a pink. I have all kinds of other colors. And I like the fact that due to the price point, I can switch it up. This planner is basically my life. I love the size. I love decorating it. And then I have extras in here. My reading log is in here, right? I have some writing stuff, some budget stuff. Sometimes I'm not doing it right now, but I do meal planning in here. This is just kind of like my life in a planner. And so going into 2023, I am not going to switch these up other than changing the binders to fit whatever color scheme I'm going with. this is my mainstay. So for Faith, and this is kind of keeping track of all the things and my life in a planner. This is what I'm using. I don't believe they're coming out with any new designs, which is fine. But as I said, here's one that I happen to have right here. I used it last month. I haven't taken out the decorations, but the price point's so good and they're convenient. These can go with me wherever I'm going. So yeah, that's definitely gonna stay. This I turned into kind of a journaling planner, and I also use it to plan out my YouTube videos. How this came about is we moved, and foolishly, the movers promised us our items on a certain date, and they didn't arrive, and they didn't arrive, and they didn't arrive, and this was packed away. This has been my work planner. This was an impulse purchase last Black Friday. It's an Erin Condren A5, and this has been my work planner. I love the paper. Okay, this is really heavy duty paper. There were times where I was so busy or whatever was going on, I wasn't writing in it as much. I skipped a week here, I skipped a week there. It happens, you know, but I have a vision board in here. This planner has been great, except for the fact I was without it for quite some time with the move and all that. So I've been kind of using it again for work and planning things, but that's in limbo. I loved it. It worked. I like the horizontal layout. So that's in the not sure what I'm going to do category, and I'm going to get to that in a minute. This is my print impression week. So I had originally just picked up a book with just graph paper, and I was playing with it and making, you know, little layouts and kind of journaling with it. This I really like too. And so what I've done, since I was missing my EC, I started planning out my YouTube schedule here, creating a monthly layout, and then planning out the YouTube schedule. And then you have the weeklies, which has been a mixture of quotes, kind of journaling, just what am I doing, what's going on. I also did the 30 Days of Gratitude project in here, which I really loved. I really loved this. I'm not going to show you all the layouts, but you get the idea. And now going into December, I'm going to create more layouts and use this again, this monthly, for my YouTube planning, because I like to lay out my schedule to see exactly what I'm doing. This is a keeper. So far the keeper pile are my faith planners, my personal planner, and the journaling. Then I have my 90-day Slay Squad planner, which is, I'm in the program, the 90-day Slay. My coach is wonderful, and I'm not going to open it because there's a lot of stuff in here that's mine. These are my goals I'm working on, and I don't want to share them right now. But this is wonderful. This is like it's a planner, but it's not really, it doesn't have a calendar. It's more about, here, I'll go forward to where I'm not using it yet. And it lays things out, right? And so you have a looking ahead, what you're doing, what did you accomplish, what's your goals, where are you on them, and then you look back every single week. It's awesome. This is a great thing, and so I'm staying with the program. And yeah, so I've got this is the, oh god, they're heavy. This is the pile of keeping everything, right? These are the keepers. Even if I switch out, say, these binders, I could even potentially switch out this binder, but these are keepers. Now it gets a little murky for next year. So I loved this, and I used it a lot, but I don't know if I need it. And that comes into these recent things that I've picked up. I have this one. I have this. Oof, if I can bring this out. And I have one more. And I'll explain them and just talk to you. I'm gonna be honest, because that's how we do it. All right, see if I can get this out here. This gorgeousness, right? Okay, so part of the reason why I'm not rushing, Erin Condren has their sales and their Black Friday and their this and that. Why am I not rushing to replace it is because I have some things that could replace it, and I'm just not sure what to do, to be honest with you. Okay, so I'm going to take these one by one. First off, aside from my faith planners, you'll notice something. These are small, and I like small. I like the portability of small. And even though this is more portable, it's an A5, it's a spiral, it's easy, you know, I just bring it along and it's fine. And, you know, I'm taking down notes and this and that. Again, I don't know if I need it. So I picked up a few things, which either I'll keep, I'll use for different purposes, or I'll sell. I'll be honest with you, I could sell these. These are all beautiful planners, but I don't know if I need them. And if anything, I almost would rather go with something smaller. So I'm going to start with the small one. This is the one I'm most likely to keep and use for work. This is a collaboration between Amy Tangerine and Archer and Olive. Why does this one really resonate with me? The paper. The paper in Erin Condren is what they call toothy. This is a little smoother, not quite as thick or toothy, but I like it. And Kara at the Hooting Pirate had a good point. She said, in picking out your next planners, you know, sometimes you can see it online and it looks perfect, or you use what's working now, but sometimes you need to feel it. And I don't know if that makes sense to you, but when you're crafting and you're planning, this paper is really good. It's smoother, as I said, than the Erin Condren, but I do like it. It's got weight to it, and I like that a lot, particularly if I'm going to stamp and I'm going to decorate. The only thing I'm not as crazy about, I'll be honest with you, as beautiful as this is, it's lovely. I love Amy Tangerine, so right there, anything to support her. She's fabulous. The only thing I'm not as crazy about is the vertical layout. This, I like she has Saturday and Sunday on the bottom, but I tend, the way I write, I mean, I'm doing vertical in this, but that's journaling, that's small. But mostly everything else I prefer is, you know, like a vertical layout. I like the room. I have used vertical in the past, but now not so much. So this is wonderful. If I decide to keep it and use it, what I would do maybe is get a cover for it. You can get a binder, you know, from anywhere and kind of slip it in. Like if you look at this has the strings here to keep it in, or I can just find a binder to put, you know, to slip it into, so that this part here goes into the binder, if that makes sense. But this is really a great planner. You can feel it. My hesitation is the vertical, and I knew that when I ordered it, but it was so dang pretty, and I wanted to see it and I wanted to feel it. And yeah, so that's, out of the maybes, this is a good maybe. I had purchased this when I purchased the New Faith planner, and I do really like it. I think this is a beautiful planner. This is not as good quality as paper as the Erin Condren or the Amy Tangerine, but it's similar to the other Prayerful planner. What I really liked about this one is after every week, so it's a weekly layout, right? And it's also numerical. It is vertical, of course, but this was really, really inexpensive. So I thought, okay, every week you have this, right? This space. And then you have a week, and then you have space. And then you have a week. You see what I mean? So there's plenty in here for notes. What I'm currently thinking about doing is saving this. And when I'm done with this planner, just replacing this with this. It'll give me less room as far as writing Bible verses and so forth. But I do like having the second planner for my verses. But again, the only thing is it's vertical and it's tighter. So that would be the negative. The other thing, a lot of bound planners have this. You have your monthly in the front, which truthfully I'm not really using in my faith planner. I don't need to do that. And then the weeks are separated from the months. In this for journaling and my YouTubing, it works great. But in something like this, you know, it's all in one, like it's month followed by week. So yeah, I'm gonna hold on to it because I think I may replace. It's nice. I love the look of this. I love the feel of it. And it was really ridiculously inexpensive. So I'm gonna hold on to that. And then this one was an impulse purchase. However, it was really inexpensive at Joann, and I had a coupon on top of it. It's butterflies, okay? I'm all about butterflies. It's kind of one of my motifs, and it's a happy planner. I always love, okay, let me try this. Happy planners are beautiful and wonderful. I like them in theory, but sometimes in practice I don't. And this is horizontal, which isn't the easiest thing to find. It's also very neutral. So as far as decorating it, you can pretty much, other than these dashboards in between, right? It's very neutral, so you can make it your own, as it were. Theoretically, I could use this one for work. It would work. It's got the monthly calendars, and they're next to the weeks. So I like that. I do like that better. I don't like it really separated. So you have your monthly and then your weeklies. Drawbacks. Okay, drawbacks are, I like these in theory, but these discs often get on my last good nerve unless it's for like a paper craft project. That's a little different. The other thing is that it's pretty big. Okay, I'm going to do this. And of course this is puffier and it's got the binding, but you can see this is a A5. This is an A5. This is, they have mini happy planners. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do with this yet. I'm not doing anything with it right now. But yeah. So what is this video about? In other words, from teaching, you know, what's the point? In other words, I'm going to agree with Kara. Kara's right in The Hooting Pirate. She says, you know, sometimes things look good and you think, oh, this will be great. And then you get it home, or it comes in the mail more likely, and you're like, When I did that last year with this was a pleasant surprise. I had been using a Plum paper planner. One of the things I really like about this, with Plum, you have a cover and then a clear plastic over it. This is both in one, and I like it. And again, this paper is to die for. It just is. It's really meaty and toothy, and yeah. So these are the maybes. I don't know what I will do for next year for work, to be honest, but I'm going to see if I can figure it out between those 3 extras. But definitely I'm going to keep up with my 2 faith planners, my Slay Squad, which is more of a goal setting kind of planner. It's beautiful though. I mean, the program's fabulous. I'm going to keep up with this and this. And right now, as I head into December, I'm not buying anything for Black Friday. I'm staying away from a lot of the sales. I think I've purchased enough, and I'll either keep these or sell these. And by January, I think I'll have it figured out, friends. So that's it for today. Just a little planner chat to talk about where I am and what's next. So I hope you're having a great day. Let's go into December strong and happy and ready. Bye, planner friends.